What's up, Reds? How you guys doing tonight? It sounds like Reds is dying tonight. How are you guys doing tonight, Reds? Come on. All right. How many people are here for round 5 of Seabrook Idol? All right. And everyone else is just wondering what the hell is going on in this place. I just came in for a flaming alcoholic beverage over here, and instead, I don't know what's going on. So we got a bunch of stuff to cover tonight, guys. We've been here for 5 weeks. Let's get a big round of applause for our 4 remaining contestants: Gabriel Moreta, Lauren Mahoney, Nicole B, and Rich Amorum. Yeah. These are the best of the best, and they have gone through 5 grueling rounds, which started with 16 contestants, is down to just 4. And they have been subject to a variety of different judges, a variety of different audiences. So, as well as our judges tonight, so we have 3 celebrity judges. Our first is Mr. Pat Badger. Pat is a founding member of the band Extreme, as well as a founding member of the band The Dark Desert Eagles. He is a multi-platinum selling recording artist, and we are excited to have him back for his 2nd year judging with us tonight. Next up, we have Frank Sindler. Frank is a celebrity attorney lawyer. He is a celebrity to the stars. Some people with no careers like Paul McCartney, Aerosmith, Motley Crue, and many, many, many others. Big round of applause for Mr. Frank Sindler. Last but not least, we got a man after my own heart here. He's a South Shore boy. I'm from the South Shore as well. Big round of applause for my homie, Mr. Mike Caputo. Mike Caputo is a multi-platinum manager, producer. He discovered a little band that you might remember called LFO. They had that song, Summer Girls. That was a smash hit. He also discovered Boys Like Girls. Him and his business partner also helped discover Lady Gaga. So contestants, pony up to my buddy Mike tonight. We might have some direction to send you in. Let's get another big round of applause for our guest celebrity judges tonight. A shout out to my buddy Justin Gage and also Karen Nass and Benny. I'm going to be missing you guys at the judges table tonight. I got you, Justin. So, these judges are the ticket to our contestants winning this competition. But you as an audience can sway the judges' vote. If you go to SeabrookIdolVoting@gmail.com. That's SeabrookIdolVoting@gmail.com. You can vote for your favorite contestant. Let's say Nicole comes up here and she kills it and you're like, oh man, that was awesome. You go right over to SeabrookIdolVoting@gmail.com and you give her your vote. These votes aren't the way for them to win, but they might make the difference when Mr. Frank is thinking one thing and Mr. Pat is thinking the other, but your votes say something different. Now, if you do vote, you must be present, but of course, if you do vote, you're going to be entered to win some pretty cool prize packages, like 2 tickets to the Bruins and dinner at Tresca Restaurant. Who likes the Bruins? And who likes food? Big round of applause for food, everybody. Yeah, I know. It's only going to get worse as the night goes on, I promise. There's also going to be entered to win a $100 gift certificate to Christiane Bork Spa. For those of you who like the finer things in life, take a load off, get pampered, look like Francois when you go to the Christiane Bork Spa. Yeah, your prize isn't going to cover that dollar value. That's Francois's got like $1,200 going on over there. But, yep, and all of those are presented by the Bork Family Foundation. So big round of applause for those guys, the Bork Family Foundation. Let's see, what else? Let's get a big round of applause for Reds, and thank these guys for letting us do this 2nd year in a row. Guys, my name's Jay Pasaris. I'm your MC and your host for this evening. We're going to be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to get this competition going. All right, Seabrook. All right, Reds. Let's get a big round of applause for our first Seabrook Idol contestant of the night, Miss Nicole B. Give it up for Nicole B, everyone. All right, Nicole, make it on the stage. You need some help with that microphone here? We can just knock this down real quick. There you go. Nicole, why don't you tell us what song you're going to be singing first?
I'm going to be singing Love Song by Sarah Bareilles.
All right, you want me to just dive right into this here for you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
And I learned the hard way, and they all say things you wanna hear. And my heavy heart sinks deep down under, and you and your twisted words, your helpless hurts. You are not who I thought you were. Hello to high and dry. Convince me to please you. Please tell me that I need this too. I'm trying to let you hear me as I am. I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this, and you're on your way. Not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leave it, I'ma need a better reason to write you a love song today. Promise me you'll leave the light on to help me see the daylight my guides on. 'Cause I believe there's a way for you to love me, because I say I won't write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. Is that what you want in a love song? 'Cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You'll see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this, and you're on your way. Not gonna write you to stay. If your heart's nowhere in it, I don't want it for a minute, babe. I'd walk the 7 seas when I believe there is a reason to write you a love song today.
All right. Good job. Nicole B, everybody. How about that? Yeah. How'd you feel?
Oh, pretty good. A little nervous, but felt pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'd be nervous too. The first one up, and we have a full house, standing room only tonight. The last couple weeks were snoozeville compared to this, right?
Very true.
All right, judges, Caputo. We gotta turn those mics on. There's a little button on the side. Just flip that up. We should be good here. Here we go.
Yeah, that'll help.
Oh,
with
there
the
we
song.
go. All right, Mike. What do you
So
think,
Nicole,
brother?
great way to start off the finals here. Obviously, there's only 4 people left, so and you're one of them. So congratulations on even being in the finals.
Thank you.
Yeah, that feedback will get you every time. But great way to start it off. Heard a little bit of a nervous shake at times in the song. Totally okay. Overall, strong. Your falsetto sounded really, really sweet. I love your projection. Overall, really good performance. And you look very comfortable and relaxed up there, which is really a good thing. So, way to start it off. Obviously, the bar's been set, and you got to bring it, and that goes for the other 3 contestants, This is the finals. There's no more after tonight. So, great job.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mike. Frank, what do you say, brother, about Miss Nicole B up here?
Nicole, congratulations for being in this position.
Thank you.
I would say that your vocal performance exhibited great range and very engaging, and I think that you have very promising career ahead of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Frank. Pat Badger, what do you say, brother?
Nicole, yeah, congratulations on being here, first of all. And when I heard you start singing, I'm like, okay, well, if this is any indication of tonight, we're in for one hell of a night, because you were fantastic. I would say that your vocal was, you had great technique, great pitch, which is always important. Your performance, you looked pretty comfortable, you know, for saying you were nervous. I didn't really pick up on that. One thing I would say to work on is maybe some microphone technique, because obviously when you got into the chorus, you're belting it out. So sometimes you got to kind of lay off the mic a little bit, because you know when you sing the softer parts, you want the microphone closer to you, obviously, and then when you belt it out, you just got to kind of lay off a little bit. But that's all just, you know, you're young, and that comes in time with learning mic technique. But overall, it was great, and the song choice was perfect for it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Pat. Guys, big round of applause for Nicole. Thanks so much, Nicole. We'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. Oh, God.
Check. Good, I'm good.
All right, guys, big round of applause for our next Seabrook Idol contestant, Mr. Rich Amorum. Our guitar slinging gentleman. Rich, thanks for coming back, man. You've been doing a beautiful job every week here. What are you going to be playing and singing for us tonight?
All right, I figured we get 3 songs each, so I'd throw an original song in there. So I wrote the song about 10 years ago. It's called Modern Romance.
Yeah, buddy, take it away, man.
Do you ever think about it? The heart you're breaking, holding on like it's your last breath. What you need and what you want. And do you wanna talk about it? Would you rather let go? Holding on, so much lost. It's not your last breath. What you need and what you want. Just remember, our paths they cross. These days it's all filler. A modern romance is found in the mirror. But you don't love yourself enough. There are so many moving pieces in a person's world, but no thought, and no more thought comes so easily. One would think it was wrong. We used to be so much more. Love is a road, so much more. I've been told it comes so easily. Your love is bought and sold. Everything you do, everything you see, the people that you meet are just faces on a screen. Do you think a modern romance is in a little screenshot? You find yourself so lost, all you want is love, but you're in the dark. And these days it's all filler. A modern romance is found in the mirror. But you yourself enough. Oh yeah, so you play with your favorite lover, 'cause you know there'll always be another, but they never love enough. And these days it's so feel like modern romance it's found in your mirror.
Yes! Rich and Morum, ladies and gentlemen. Rich, you know what I love about your music, man, is it's really smart, but it's not pretentious. Like, you got awesome chord progressions, you got great chord shapes and voicings, but the melody that you put over these is just really smooth and palatable, and I dig it, man. Thanks for doing the real stuff up here. Who cares what I think? Let's see what our judges have to say. Mr. Mike Caputo, what do you think about Mr. Rich Amorum over here? What do you think about microphones with on-off switches over here?
So Rich, this is the third week that I've seen you up here, and I think that was by far your best performance for sure. You've always been extremely consistent up there. Really solid each time you sing. You have a beautiful, rich tone. I mean, there's not much more. You did a couple of nice, simple runs. You know what I mean? Flawless runs. Your pitch is beautiful. So overall, really great performance. I thought it was your best.
All right, thank you, Mike. Mr. Slimmer, what do you say, man?
Well, Rich, I got to tell you, that was a very strong performance, and it's always difficult to play an instrument and sing at the same time, especially when you're in a competition such as this. I applaud the fact that that's your original song.
Yeah.
You're in that Jason Mraz world, and there's plenty of room for that in radio, in spite of the fact that radio is very challenged at this time. But the chorus is really critical, and strengthening the chorus will probably be a good thing. But with that said, very strong performance.
All right, thank you, Frank. Judges, you missed it, but just as Frank started talking, this gentleman from behind you just poked his head around, and I just did this little head poke up from behind you guys. I thought it was funny. I digress. Anyways, Pat, what do you have to say?
Yeah, so right off the bat, I could tell you started singing and you were just in the zone. You're closing your eyes, you're like completely confident in what you're doing, and you have a fantastic like smoky type voice, and over some of those chords, it almost reminded me kind of a John Mayer type of thing too. And he's really an incredible artist. So like Frank was saying, that Jason Mraz, John Mayer kind of lane really does suit you. I kind of agreed with Frank. There was times where I was kind of like curious about the arrangement of the song and what part was the chorus or what part was, so it wasn't obvious to me with the hook of the chorus that, wow, this is the payoff. And that's the only criticism I really have. But overall, it's fantastic. You're great.
All right, thank you, judges. Guys, big round of applause for Mr. Rich Amorum. We'll be back in just a minute with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. All right, Reds, let's get a big round of applause for our next Seabrook Idol contestant, Miss Lauren Mahoney. Young Lauren has all but been dominating up here week after week with her ridiculous vocals. Tonight, we're gonna take away her iPad. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do it. I saw the fear in her eyes. She was gonna take me out back and kill me. Lauren, tell us what you're gonna be playing and singing for us tonight.
So I will be playing and singing Turning Tables by Adele.
Turning Tables by Adele. You sound all amped up and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, take us away, Lauren.
Closing up to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say no more. I can't keep turning tables. Unknown, it's glad to see you. Oh, where love you lost was hopeless found. I've 100 stars to see. Oh, as hard as I try, no, I will never be knocked down. I can't keep up with your turning tables. I know you're thumb, I can't breathe. And so I won't let you close enough to hurt me. And I won't rescue you to just serve me. I can't give you the heart you think you gave me. Time to say goodbye. Turn the table. Next time I'll be braver. I'll be my savior, standing on my own 2 feet. Oh, next time I'll be braver. I'll be my savior, standing on my own 2 feet. And I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I won't rescue you to just serve me. I can't give you all you think you gave me. Time to say goodbye. Just turn the table.
It sounds like an enigma to me. Is it safe to say that you're a vocalist first and a pianist second?
Yes.
Because it's like, she's just so friggin' comfortable up here that it's almost like too comfortable. She's like, oh, I'll just learn the song on my iPad. And it's also kind of funny to me because every week we've been like, we'd love to see you perform without an iPad. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then she comes back with an iPad. She's like, take that, bitch. I'm gonna play this how I want. So it's kind of charming that there's this artist spirit that's coming out in this really strange way. You gonna play a song for us later without the iPad?
I am.
You are? Okay. Well, I am very excited. You sound fantastic. Who cares what I think? Let's see what the judges have to say. Mr. Caputo, what do you say, man?
I mean, Lauren, the 3 weeks that I've gotten the privilege of watching you play up there and sing, I felt like you've been the front runner, you know, the whole entire time, and I feel like you're the front runner right now after that performance tonight.
Thank you so much.
Your runs are flawless. You sing effortless, and your ability to connect with an audience is in that raw emotion is just something you really can't teach. You know, really big finish. That beautiful long strong note. You know, great performance, and I think we have a front runner right now.
All right, Mr. Caputo, thanks, man. All right, Frank, what do you say, man?
Lauren, that was a very strong performance. Do you have original music?
I do not, but actually, I want to give out a shout out to my songwriting teacher who's here supporting me tonight, Miss Barnes.
Miss Barnes, right? Big round of applause. You're doing a good job, Teach.
Well, it was very challenging what you did, and you did a wonderful job. Really an excellent performance.
All right, thank you, Frank. Mr. Badger, what do you say, ma'am?
So, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Because for someone to have that kind of talent at 18 is really jaw-dropping, in my opinion. I thought your you have great vocal technique. As these guys were saying, your voice is just really beautiful. You have great dynamics and really spot on pitch. And really, you know, when I heard you were taking on Adele, I'm like, oh, this could be disastrous. But you like totally nailed it. And to really sing that well, but also be that good at piano is really, it's amazing at your age that you are that really together with that. The one thing I would say, just to strengthen your performance, is he was talking a lot about the iPad, and that's one thing I think you were, not relying on it, but it sometimes can be a safety net. And instead of connecting to the crowd, like with your eyes, you're looking down at an iPad. So that'd be one thing that you could work on in the future, is really to more have eye contact and work the crowd a little. That's the only thing I have to say.
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Pat. Guys, big round of applause for Miss Laura Mahoney. We're going to take a second, be back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant.
That's my wife.
All right, Reds, big round of applause for our fourth Seabrook Idol contestant, Mr. Gabriel. I'm going to try my best here. Morega.
My guy. You've been crushing that.
Did I get it?
You've come a long way.
You Poco? All right, so Gabriel here was actually eliminated, but he was the audience favorite. So those people that voting at Seabrook Idol brought Gabriel back. I'm glad to see you back, brother. I'm always happy to see you perform. What are you going to be playing for us?
So I'm going to be singing Rivers and Roads, happens to be my wedding song. And that's Ashley Moraga right there, that's my wife.
All right.
She's the really loud one that you'll hear over me singing.
You guys ready to get romantic up with this bitch? Let's do it. Yeah, man.
My friends have gone away. Oh, they're going to better places. All our friends are gone away. Oh, nothing is as it has been. I miss your face like hell. Well, I guess it's just as well. Oh, I miss your face like hell. don't know what to make of it, and we cannot relate. So rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Oh, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Said, oh, rivers till I reach you. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you.
Thanks, Ben. Love it.
Yeah, man. You're rallying the troops tonight, huh?
Let's go. Right here. All the people I
Where'd you find all these people?
love. I don't know. I met a lot of people on the street. They're really nice here in Seabrook.
All right, judges. Who wants to go first? Mike? Pat? All right.
All right. Well, first of all, I love the underdog. So that's always a great story that you were revived last week?
We're back. We're alive again. New life.
And so I love the fact that every contestant is so different in this thing, because you're doing something that nobody else is doing with all the looping, and you're really like a one-man band. And I always I love watching my good friend here, Francois. He does that similar kind of thing where like I get kind of in awe, going like, okay, how's he making that noise, and how's he going to make that one stop and start this one? So there's a lot of, I know what goes into all that, so there's a lot to that performance. Sometimes I thought vocally, like some of the lower parts, I did hear a couple of pitchy things, but I think it may just be because you're hearing, the PA, and you don't have in-ears or like the monitors or whatever, so it's really more, I know you're capable of being very in tune, but I think maybe the environment, there's a couple of pitchy things I heard. That's my only criticism, but it was a really cool performance.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Pat Badger. Frank, man, you want to go next?
Great job, Gary. I would say that the difficult thing in these competitions is when you're playing the tracks and loops, sometimes it overshadows your performance. And I could hear and detect elements in there that were very special that I would have liked to have seen elevated, because the tracks and the loops, I think, get in the way of what is the essence of your particular special need. But overall, fantastic.
All right. Thank you, Frank. Mr. Mike Caputo, what do you say, brother?
First of all, Gabriel, I'm glad that they brought you back, because you're very, very well deserving of being here. And I was happy when they informed me, so congratulations on being back.
Thank you.
As Pat was saying, you have a really cool thing going on there. I'd like to hear more of you myself, and a little less guitar loop, a little less background vocal that you added, which was cool. But you were chilling, just cruising along, and then all of a sudden, this big voice came out. I was like, that's what I'm looking for right there. More of that. Like, you have a beautiful voice, You did hit one little flat note in the end, no big deal, but overall, really good performance, but more of Gabriel. All right?
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, judges. Big round of applause, my buddy, Mr. Gabriel Morega. We'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. All right, Reds, let's welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage, Miss Nicole B. Round of applause for Nicole B. She's going to be singing her second song of the night. Folks, I did forget to mention, each contestant is going to be playing 3 songs this evening. So we'll be doing song, 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 song. After this round, we're going to be taking a short break. And we have some special guest performances. But Nicole, why don't you tell us what you're going to be singing for your second song this evening?
I'm going to be singing Burning House by Camp.
Burning House, all right. Ready to jump right into it? Here we go.
Inside, I couldn't get you out. Laid beside you, then I pulled you close. And the two of us went up strong. Love isn't all that it seems. I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you until this dream is done. I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only way that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, see you at a party and you look the same. I could take you back, but people don't ever change. I wish that we could go back in time, and I'd be the one you thought you'd find. Love isn't all that it seems. I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you until this dream is gone. I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only place that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, the flames are getting bigger now. In this burning house, I can hold on to you somehow. In this burning house, knowing I don't want to wake up. In this burning house, I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only place that I can hold you tight. In this burning house.
All right. Beautiful song selection, Nicole. I really like that one. Judges, what do you guys think, Mr. Caputo?
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
So you have this big, beautiful voice and this gorgeous tone. And I feel like when you're this deep into a competition, I think song choice is everything, you know? And it was a good song choice, but I want you to just go for it, you know? I feel like you're holding back a little bit, and you have this big, gorgeous voice that you should utilize. You know, this is the final, right? Overall, it was a really good performance. Couple of flat notes here and there, but overall good. But don't be afraid to use that voice of yours, please.
All right, thank you, Mike. That's right, Nicole. Don't be afraid to use that voice. Let's hear it. All right, Frank. What do you say, man?
Once again, a terrific performance, and you do have a big voice, and you should not be afraid to unleash it. I would say that was a very comfortable performance, but I'd like to see you go to that next level.
All right, thank you, Frank. Pat Badger.
I actually liked this performance better than the first one. I thought you were more comfortable. You had really some nice runs in there, and it was very calm, and you know, I can understand what they're saying, that they'd like to maybe have you do something a little bigger. But I thought what I heard, you had I think you were more confident, and you sang better this second song than the first one.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Pat. Guys, big round of applause for Ms. Nicole B on her second song of the evening. We'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. All right, Reds, let's welcome back to the stage Mr. Rich Amorum. Oh, we got 1 second here, yeah. All right, Mr. Caputo, what's up, brother?
So I know that we're in a restaurant, in a kitchen/tavern, but this is the finals, and these guys are singing their souls out and singing their hearts out, and it's really difficult to hear sometimes. So if you could please just try and keep it down. If you want to tell me to go beat it, that's fine, but I have to say that because the contestants deserve that.
Well said, I totally agree.
I agree, man. This is difficult to be up here doing what you guys do. We're going to play the quiet game now. All right, Rich, take us away, brother.
All right, I'm gonna play a cover tune. This is Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder.
Music is a world within itself. It's a language we all understand. And with an equal opportunity, we're all singing, dancing, clapping hands. Well, just because a record has a groove don't make it in the groove. And you right away it lets it air when the people start to move. Yeah. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over people. Do-do-do. Our music knows it isn't always will be about to pop that just won't quit. And here are some of music's pioneers, time when not a lot wants to forget. With this busy melon sexual when the king of all should do. And with a voice like it is ringing out, there's the way the band can lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. Yeah, feel it over. Yeah. Ha ha ha. You can feel it all over. Oh, can't you feel it all over, people? You can feel it all over. Ooh, I feel it all over.
So good. Whoa. Did you work a day gig, like a day job or something? But you quit that shit to do this, right? Yeah, all right, judges. Pat, Frank, who's up, man? Pat.
All right, so
they're like,
you know, they always talk about song choice, and dude, that was an awesome song choice for you. We were talking about it, you know, that the first one we didn't know. Obviously, it's an original, which is really going on a limb. But in a competition like this, it was fantastic to hear something that's that familiar. And of course, who doesn't love that song? So the guitar playing was great. You know, I know there's a lot of cool time signatures. I didn't even miss the horns. Like, you were covering the horn parts on guitar. And your voice, fantastic again. It's very infectious. You had like such a positive vibe with that one. I could listen to that shit all night. So great job.
All right, I'm with you, Pat. Great choice, man. All right, Frank, what do you say, man?
Rich, you really elevated that time compared to the first song. Not to take anything away from your original track, but, you know, there's this old saying, don't bore us, get us to the chorus. And that song delivers. Your vocal performance was exceedingly strong.
All right, thank you, Frank. Frank's picked a few things up from working with some musical talented people. It's like a lot of my clients, they all say, don't bore us, get us to, I can picture Steven Tyler singing something like that, you know? All right, anyways, Mike Caputo, what do you say?
Rich, pretty much everything that Pat and Frank said is spot on. I did really enjoy that performance very much. I love your tone, and your transition from your full to your head voice was dynamite. Just a great performance. Awesome song choice.
All right, guys, big round of applause for Miss Rich Amore, and we'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. All right, guys, please welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage, Miss Lauren Mahoney, everybody, young Lauren. This is a moment of first. This is your first performance without the iPad. This is my first beer since Dry January started. Cheers to you guys. I almost made it to February. Lauren, what are you going to be playing for us?
I'll be playing Best Part by Daniel Caesar.
All right, take us away.
You don't know, baby, when you hold me. Kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing, and it don't change if I had it my way, and you know that you're the coffee that I need in the morning, you're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring, would you give yourself to me, give it all. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. I know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where I can follow, no matter how far. Life is a movie and you're the star. Oh, when you're the best part. In the sunrise, and those brown eyes, yes, you're the one that I desire, yeah. And we wake up, and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're the one when I'm stuck in the desert, you're the sun that I'm not taking my head. Would you give yourself to me? Give it all. Oh, yeah. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where I could follow,
can see you. All right. Thank you, Lauren. Mike Caputo, what do you say, man?
Lauren, I gotta admit, when I first heard that you were gonna sing this song, I was like, I wonder what she's gonna do with it, you know? And you absolutely killed it. Your control is crazy. Your runs are crazy. Your full voice to your head is just perfection. And then you just make everything sound so easy, you know? Crazy, crazy low notes. Almost remind me a little bit of like old Tony Braxton. Probably don't even know who Tony Braxton is, right? Yeah. Well, look her up.
Very popular young man.
I'm aging myself over here.
Thank you.
But she's this incredible artist. But that was a great performance, and you never cease to amaze.
All right, thanks, Mr. Caputo. Mr. Similar, what do you think, man?
Lauren, I can see you maturing with even these two songs. And I learned a long time ago with finding new talent and signing artists that if you can find a reason to say no, you always say no. The only thing that I can see right now that you're missing is original songs that make sense. You have all the gifts, and it's just a function of time and being connected with the right people for you to have what you need to succeed. And I'm not talking about internet success, I'm talking about a major label recording deal. Big difference.
Thank you, Frank. All right, Pat, what do you say, man?
Wow, what he said. You know, really the way you bounce back and forth between your falsetto and full voice, it's like seamless. It really takes a lot of singers many years to achieve what you can do at your age. So that is really impressive. You have good mic technique and you're very expressive when you're singing. So to date myself, it reminds me a little like Joni Mitchell and stuff like that. And you may know who that is, but she was an amazing singer in that way. You know, the cool thing is that you ditched the iPad and you were kind of in your own world, playing with your eyes closed. I was starting to think to myself, wow, I wish you would get the crowd involved, and then you finally did, and then gave us all a little smile at the end, which was great. I would like to see a little more of that. That's the only thing I could criticize.
All right, thank you, Pat. Guys, big round of applause for Miss Laura Mahoney. All right, guys, so what's going to happen, we're going to bring up our next contestant, but after that, we're going to take a little halftime intermission. We got special guest performances from Michelle Thompson and Zachary Newbold. These guys are both finalists on American Idol, I believe it was. The Voice, I'm sorry. Jeez, wow. Don't make that mistake in this crowd. Wow. Stick around, guys. We'll be back with our next Seabrook Idol competitor. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage, Mr. Gabriel Moraga. He wants you to ask him about his Airbnbs. He's got 3 of them for rentals all over New England. Trying to make a quick buck here, aren't we all, man? I get it. Where are your Airbnbs?
We have 2 in Wentworth, then we have 1 in Newbury we just bought.
Oh, congratulations.
Plum Island.
Plum Island. I would like to come and spend a weekend. That sounds delightful.
Just the 2 of us?
Just the 2 of us.
Watching movies?
That sounds so romantic. You can play your wedding song for me? All right, man, take us away. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play an original, and I think it's important that everybody knows that I wrote this when I was 17 years old. So it's mildly inappropriate, so please keep that in mind. Thank you for your understanding.
No kiss.
There's a jacuzzi involved. This is a story about you and I. This is a story about that girl that's candy to my eye. By the beach, Seabrook Beach, There it is. By the sea, by the pool, by the water fountain at school, yeah. Well, I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Well, I'm sitting in the hot tub, I wanna smell your hair, and I'm slipping my hands down your underwear. I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. I'm looking in your eyes, I wanna touch your thighs, and I hope that you don't mind that my hands on your behind, 'cause I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. I'm moving through the water, you don't know it's me, and I'm so excited to see, well, I'm so excited to see what is underneath, because I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Everyone's help for 1 second. Are you ready? Come on, here we go. Underwater assassin, come on. Underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Come on, one more time, let's go. Underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Let's take it home. Underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. I said the jets are on, but the bubbles are on, and I think that it's time to whip out my King Kong. I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. I'm the underwater assassin, underwater assassin, I'm the underwater assassin, yeah. Everyone give it up for Pat, it's his birthday, he's my friend. Thank you guys so much.
Gabriel, that was so naughty. Pro tip, if you rent an Airbnb from Gabriel, do not go in the hot tub.
Well played.
I'm laughing and little skeeved out all at the same time here. All right, judges, you feeling as itchy as I do right now?
It's well deserved.
So, apparently you're the underwater assassin.
Is it underwater assassin? You're underwater assassin. Like you're assassin underwater, right?
Assassin, underwater
Oh, that was
assassin.
all wrong.
Oh, yeah, see?
I actually had an Instagram called the Underwater Assassin. I got deleted for some reason.
For some odd reason.
I don't know why. It's a real story, actually.
I love it. I love it. That was great. You know, you have great stage presence. You've always had great stage presence. The couple of weeks that I've seen you, you're fun. You're charming. You're playful. And the best thing, I think, besides your obvious talent, is you got a great personality. And I was told by many record company presidents over the years, like, there's great singers, you know what I mean? But a star walks through the door. A star is a star. You're a star, man.
Think similar. What do you think, man?
Great job, Gabriel. I will tell you, your vocals remind me of the lead singer of Kings of the Leon. I'd really like to hear more of that. Perhaps in the next song that you're going to perform. But very fun. song, and obviously you're the kings of assassin.
Sexy song. Not bad shit.
First of all, I want to know if that's based on a true story. I want to know if his wife.
He wrote that long before me.
Oh. So, there's some skeletons in the closet here, apparently.
Is she okay?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, the key was a lot better for you than the first song, like singing up in that higher register. I really did dig your voice. The hook, the payoff was, obviously stronger, I think, than the first song. Obviously the lyrics are pretty campy, but definitely amusing and puts a smile on your face. And I don't know if you know this, but the word ass is in the word assassin. So good job making some inappropriate with that. No, good job.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody. All right, guys. We're gonna take a little break here, but during our break, we're gonna get a special guest performance from Zachary Newbald. Guys, we're gonna be back in just a couple minutes.
Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like these goodbye taillights, headed west to anywhere out of this Norway town, chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that I've gone too soon, chasing that you and me, I only see.
All right, Reds, how you guys doing out there? Is everybody having a good time this evening? Yeah. I just had 3 beers after a dry January and I'm feeling nice. What do you guys think about our contestants so far? Let's get a bigger round of applause for our contestants. Come on, they're up here pouring their hearts over. Let's get a round of applause for Zach, who just performed for you. So guys, again, the first prize tonight is $1,000 cash money. What do you think about that? Second prize, you get $500. Third prize, you still take it home a little bit of money. But we just had a couple of new prizes added for our winners, courtesy of my homie, Mr. Mike Caputo over here. Whoever wins tonight is going to have the opportunity to sing the national anthem at Fenway Park during a Red Sox game. Oh, say could you see, or as Francois would say, oh, Canada. But we don't do that down here. I'm sorry, I love you, buddy. I just can't help the Canadian choice. Okay. And for our runner-up tonight, another little surprise is you're going to have the opportunity to audition to sing the national anthem for a Bruins game. Who loves our Boston Bruins? All right, guys, we're going to be back in a couple minutes here. We're going to get our final round of Seabrook Idol going. Sit tight, we'll be back shortly. All right, Reds, please welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage, Miss Nicole B. Big round of applause for Nicole B, everybody. Come on, let's hear it for her. All right. Everyone got the cheering squad out tonight. Nicole, how you feeling? The third and final song of the final round of Seabrook Idol.
I feel good.
Have you had fun with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. What song are you gonna sing for us?
I'm doing Set Fire to the Rain by
Want to jump right in?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I let it fall, my heart, and when it fell, you rose to climb it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands were strong, but my knees were far too weak. Stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true, and the games you played, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I lay with you, I could stay here, close my eyes with you here. Forever, you and me together, nothing gets better. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true, and the games you played, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I flew out into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that that was the last time, the last time. Sometimes I wake up by the door, the love you caught must be waiting for ya. Even now, when it's already over, I can't help myself but looking for ya. I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that that was the last time, the last time. Oh, no, let it burn. Let it burn, burn, burn. Let it
I think that was the best of the night for you. Yeah. All right, Mr. Caputo. What are you eating over there, man? Just taking down chili right now?
Oh no, I'm about to kill this steak over here.
Oh, a steak. Oh, gee, I
I'm
didn't
afraid
see
to
that.
eat it.
Yeah, man.
But great job, Nicole. It's weird because there's a couple of times during the song, there's notes, you're not quite hitting them, and I know you're so capable of doing it. And it's just, I don't know, again, if it's a little bit of a nervous thing, whatever, but overall, it was really good. I loved your emotion and your connection to the song. I really thought you really connected. you have such a beautiful voice. You just gotta, like, as he used the word, unleash. You know. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mike. All right, Frank, what do you think, man?
Nicole, you absolutely went for it that time, and the power of your voice was so evident, and you should be very proud.
All right. Mr. Similar, short and sweet, nice and kind. All right. Pat Badger, what do you say, man?
Well, I have to agree with you that that was her best performance of the night, I thought. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I think you've gotten more confident as the night's gone on. And like these guys had said, the second song, you know, they're waiting to hear you kind of like unleash. Well, you certainly did it that time, so you did a great job. There are a couple little things like he was saying about, you know, some pitches, but that's just stuff that comes in time, and that confidence and control you'll get over time. But I thought, you know, you did a great job on that.
All right, thank you guys. Big round of applause, Nicole D, everybody. Thanks so much, Nicole. Guys, stick around. We're gonna have our next Seabrook Idol contestant up in just a minute. All right, Rich. Let's welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage everybody's soulful friend, Mr. Rich from Horham. Let's hear it for Rich, everybody. What are you gonna play for us this time? It's gonna be hard to top that Stevie Wonder song, man. That shit is nice.
From the last scene, I'm gonna play an Alan Stone song. It's called Naturally.
All right, let's hear it, brother.
Beautiful lady, Maybelline baby, keep steering from the mirror there. Dukes are not daisies, her shape and size don't even advise. Paints up that face to make sure the blemish is high. Garbage stains and cigarettes, a child of loose around her neck. Darling up for disrespect, disrespect, disrespect. Popping pills and posting pics, stressing on the waist and lips. Your body's right, the world is sick, world is sick, world is sick. Oh, flower, flower, crawling free. All your petals, they look good to me. You're just the way that you should be. You're beautiful naturally, naturally. Oh, beautiful maiden, glory of fashion, wasting all the money on that body that she keeps hating. Her ass and thighs don't even rise. Magazine rap keeps saying that she's the wrong size. Garbage stains and cigarettes, chattering loose around her neck. Darling love, but disrespect, disrespect, disrespect. Bobbing bills and posting pics, stressing on her waist and lips. Your body's right, the world is sick, the world is sick, the world is sick. Oh, flower, flower, falling free. Oh, your petals, they look good to me. You're just the way that you should be. You're beautiful naturally. Naturally, said you're beautiful. Naturally.
Yeah. Damn, dude. You were just so effortless. Did you grow up with like a family that was in music at all? Yeah. Talk to us, man. Get on that mic.
So my brother is my biggest inspiration, really. he had a guitar, and he's 13 years older, so I always kind of looked up to him.
Yeah.
So there's that. My sister, she's a really good singer too.
Oh, very
But
cool.
like I said, I actually used to be really bad at singing, but I stuck with it. So
You know, it's
yeah,
funny. I
worked
love
out.
like the Michael Jordan thing, the Tom Brady thing. It's like people aren't born with greatness; they're born with that desire. And I think it's not. Everyone's like, "Oh, you have such a gift." And you're like, "Yeah, my gift is that I worked my ass off and I stuck with it and I did it every day." And I think that's what makes an ordinary person great. And you're a great man. I feel like your mom and dad listened to like a lot of like Marvin Gaye records and stuff back in the day. You were in diapers, like peeing while they were singing about "Let's Get It On" and all that stuff. You almost did a Marvin Gaye song today. Well, all right. Mr. Caputo is busy eating his steak, so Pat Badger, what do you say, man?
So again, you just carried on that you exude this like confidence. I think from the first song to the last, you always just seem to get right in that zone. You walk up there, and from the minute you start singing the first line, I'm like, there it is again. He's just like right there. Really impressive. It seems you must have a lot of experience then playing out in front of people and stuff. Yeah. So it really shows. And like he said, you know, it takes years of playing out and working to get that kind of confidence. And you have this cool tone to your voice, it's very smoky and just very. I really love listening to it.
Thanks, Pat. You know, I want to say about this confidence thing too. Like, you're not the type of person that comes up here and you're like, look how confident I am. You're not trying to like sell yourself. You're just like steadying your foundation. You know, you're not like a salesman on stage. And I love that.
Yeah, he's like comfortable in his own
He's
skin.
comfortable in his own, exactly. I love that. So
You can't fake
You
that.
can't fake that shit. Yeah. All right, Frank. We've gone long enough here.
So Rich, great job. Some time ago I signed a band from San Diego to Elektra Records called the Troys, and we had a guy opening for us by the name of Jason Mraz, and I see a lot of that in you. I really do. I mentioned that in the first song that you performed, and I got to know Jason a bit and came to realize what a hard worker he was. And the same guy that had signed the Troys wound up signing Jason Mraz, a guy by the name of Josh Deutsch, who later signed CeeLo to Downtown Records. But you've got a very promising career ahead of you, and I wish you the best.
All right, thank you, Frank. Mike Caputo taking a break from your steak.
Hey, you know, Rich, man, you're just consistent week after week, and your performances are just consistent one after the other. Your voice takes me back. I used to listen to a lot of soul records. You know, you have a lot of soul in your voice. I love that about you. Your guitar playing so solid. You have great pitch. You're just very consistent. And like Jay was saying, you know, you're saying that you weren't always a gifted singer. Well, you certainly have worked hard to become a great singer. So, congrats. You've always been a contender in my eyes since the first time I seen you a couple of weeks ago. So, you're right where you belong.
All right, thank you, Mike. Thank you, judges. Guys, big round of applause, Mr. Rich Amorum, our soulful singing friend. We'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol contestant. All right, guys, big round of applause. Please welcome back to the Seabrook Idol stage, Miss Lauren Mahoney. I was gonna make a joke about this, but it's overdone on my end. Lauren, what are you gonna be doing for us?
So I'll be doing some Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing.
Whitney Houston. What was that? It was Whitney. What was that? A Family Guy? You don't watch Family Guy? All right, I'm going off the rails here. Lauren, save us. Take us away.
Share my life, take me for what I am. But I'm never ashamed of my really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I'll be holding back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more love. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Must I have don't you dare. Don't walk away from me. Oh, I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You see right to the heart of me. I'll break down my walls with the strength of your love. Oh, I never know like I'm let the memory survive. I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I'll be holding back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love, remember forever. Don't make me close on my love. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Must I wait on you there? Don't walk away from me. Oh, I have nothing, nothing, nothing. No to make me lose one more love. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Must I wait on you there? Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare go away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have
It's just that you're just so good. Your voice is just ridiculous. Judges, right? It's like just this ridiculous. You know, I will say, and I've been, I think, pretty good about not being critical about anything because it's not my role. But you have such just like amazing, intensely beautiful, and this like incredibly performing voice. And sometimes I feel like when you're playing piano, I want that piano to come up and meet that underneath and play with a little bit more intensity. But like I almost feel like I can't even talk about this because your voice is just so otherworldly. And your musical IQ and comprehension and your choices and your feel and your decisions that you make with your vocal instrument is just so out of this world, and it's great. It's really amazing to watch. You know, I mean, it's every week you blow me away. So judges, what do you have to say, man? Frank looks like he's ready to go first here.
Hi, Laura. Extraordinary. My advice to you is really very simple. This is an important time in your life at 18. You'd be shocked at how this business works, that the clock ticks and you're 25 and the next thing you know, your time is expired. You need to get together with the right kind of people that can introduce you to the right kinds of people. You need songwriter collaborators that are going to give you the repertoire that you need so that no one can ever say no to you. You've got it. You've got it.
Thank you, Frank. Caputo's digesting over there, so Pat, you're gonna have to jump in.
Sorry, I was a little distracted by his steak over there while you were singing.
I know, I want some of that, right? I'm hungry too, man.
Yeah, you consistently just nailed it tonight. You absolutely killed it. You know, to take on Adele and Whitney and all these singers, that's pretty fearless in front of a big crowd like this. Also, while you're playing piano, I am really impressed with the level of difficulty in some of these songs, and some of those key changes that were in that song were particularly difficult. I mean, I was really blown away. And when I think back to what I was doing when I was 18, you're 18, right?
Smoking weed in a van somewhere down by the river.
I was impressed.
I get it, brother. I'm with you, man.
Dude, I was psyched that I could figure out the bass on Smoke in the Water at 18.
Right? I thought I was a genius when I got that shit.
So to be doing what she's doing at 18, come on.
Yo, bro, take a hit of this and let's play this song.
Very well done. All night. Really good.
Thank you, Pat. All right, Mike.
So, the interesting thing about that was that it's Whitney Houston, right? And you gave it your own take and your own spin on it, which was really cool. For the first time, I think, in 3 weeks, I heard a little hiccup somewhere along there, right? I was surprised, but overall, I mean, you're a special talent, It was so different, like some theater and operatic stuff happening in there, And exactly spot on, Frank spot on. 18 turns into 20, turns into 25 fast. Now is your time, like, you know what I mean? You're at the perfect age to develop, and he's absolutely right. It all comes down, there's a lot of great singers out there, but it all comes down to great songs. You have to have great songs. And once that happens to you, you're gonna be out of here. Congratulations.
Thank you, judges. Guys, big round of applause. Miss Lauren Mahoney. Thank you, Lauren. We'll be right back with our next Seabrook Idol. All right, Riggs, let's get a big warm Seabrook Idol welcome. A welcome back for Mr. Gabriel Moraga.
My God, right there.
5 weeks later, man. 5 weeks later.
Hey, where's my people at? Wake up over there. Come on down. We're gonna need you on this one.
You sent me multiple tracks tonight, but ultimately you settled on this song. What song is it?
It's Tennessee Whiskey.
Tennessee Whiskey. All right. What do you think? You ready to go?
Send it.
I'm jumping right to send it.
Let's have some fun. And regardless of what happens, all the validation I needed was from these people right here. Thanks for coming out, showing me some love. It made me feel really nice. Thank you guys. Can we turn that track up just a little bit? Oh yeah. I used to spend my nights in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. Then you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. Come on! You're a smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet, strong stay strong on your love all the time. We'll make it up. I used to look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. Then when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. Oh, 'cause there's nothing like your love to get me out. Oh, you're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're sweet, strawberry wine. You're as warm, no, glass of brandy. I stay strong. That'll do it, folks. On your love all the time. Yeah. Come on. Thank you, guys. We're gonna do that. I like it. Come on, bring it. Doesn't matter. Yes. Thank you. Here we go. As smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay strong. Oh, your love all the time. Smooth Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. Oh, it's smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Yeah, Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. You're very kind. You're very kind.
Gabriel, I am convinced that you fudged up those first two notes just to make the impact of that last note even better. And I gotta say, man, like, you're a fine guitar player, and you do the job just fine when you're playing. But that, I think, was like my favorite performance of yours tonight, because you know, when you seem really free, and I really appreciate that. And just you sounded great, mistakes and all. Mr. Caputo.
Jay, you stole my thunder. Everything you said, I was gonna say.
That's because I want that steak.
But you know something? That was absolutely my favorite performance as well. Just you and the microphone. And even though the first two times my steak got caught in your throat, the third time was a charm. Right? You killed that third.
Thank you.
No, you killed it on the third time around. Seriously, congrats for sticking with it, man. And you're awesome.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Bye, Frank. What do you say, homie?
Gabriel, it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to keep your wits about you when you've had a couple of clams. But I give you a lot of credit, and that was a great performance nonetheless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. All right, Pat.
So if you think it's hard going second, imagine going fourth after all you guys spoke. So, yeah, so again, without the looping and stuff, I really enjoy just watching you with a microphone. You clearly have the biggest crowd here and crowd participation, which that is fantastic. And like these guys said, you know, it does take a lot of courage because you did go for those first couple of notes that it was like a heavyweight fighter in the ring that got knocked to the mat a couple times.
Jesus, go easy on the floor, guys.
But on the third time, you stood up and kicked its ass, your opponent's ass. And that takes a lot of courage, you know. So good job on that. It was.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Gabrielle, man.
So
Thank
sorry.
you so much.
I'm so sorry.
All right. So we've come to that weird point in the night where we have no more contestants. What did you guys think about everyone singing up here and playing tonight, huh? Fucking unreal, right? Can you do that? I can't do that shit. What do you guys think about our celebrity guest judges over here, huh? What do you guys think about Francois's white hot ass over here? You know, you want to hear a funny story? When I first met Francois, this shows what type of an uncultured swine that I am. And we were actually doing a Burlington Idol competition, and Francois was on a contestant. And I read his name, and I thought it was Francois, because I am a dumb American. And, but no. It is an Asian American. Francois is going to get himself in trouble with some Asian American jokes, but I love him, I accept them. And seriously though, let's get a big round of applause for my brother up here, Francois. Nobody radiates positive energy like this guy, and we're all lucky to have him in our lives.
What about JB Sarah?
All right. And guys, let's get another round of applause for all of our waiters and waitresses. Yeah, let's give a play by side. So guys, we have another special guest performance. Our friend Michelle's gonna come up here and play, another 20 minutes, half hour for you guys. Yeah, so we're gonna take a second, get her set up. So we're gonna be right back in a second with Michelle Brooks Thompson, and she's gonna wow you all. While she plays, our judges are gonna do the very hard job of deliberating who takes home tonight's grand prize. Thank you so much, guys. You've been such a wonderful group of people to hang out with tonight. So give yourself a round of applause. We'll be back.
To the contestants that are here tonight, the four of you, I just want to dedicate this song to you. It is called Never Give Up. And I know the journey that you're on because I started it years ago. And there are going to be some doors that are closed to you, and there are going to be some doors that are open to you, that are going to lead you to your destiny and your purpose. And I want you to be encouraged that even when you hear no, even when you go to audition after audition and they say, no, you're not what we're looking for, no, you keep pushing. You never let fear, you never let rejection stop you. You have to keep going because you're going to get to that place that you were meant to be. And for those of you who are contemplating never giving up, or maybe thinking that you want to give up, I want to tell you to never give up. Sometimes we feel we wake up, we're so heavy, and we just want to give up on life. We want to give up on our dreams because we've heard the word no. But I want to just leave you with the thought to never give up. Sometimes the enemy can make you feel discouraged. Sometimes the enemy can make you feel alone. Sometimes the enemy distracts you from your purpose. so strong. Sometimes the winds of life keep changing your direction. Sometimes the trials of life can knock you to the floor. But hold your head up high, God will lead and guide you. He won't leave you, so please hold on. Yeah, never give up, never give in. You're closer to the tide, you're closer to the wind. Never give up, never give in. You're closer to the tide, you're closer to the wind. Ooh, yeah.
All right, Reds, you guys ready to hear who's going home, the crowned victorious champion person of the world tonight? Yeah? Guys, before I announce this, let's get a big round of applause for all of our contestants. It has taken a lot of courage for these guys, not only to come up here tonight, but to come up here week after week after week after week and go up in front of a crowd and go up in front of their peers alike. I'd like to echo what Michelle said, that no matter how you place in this competition, the prize, the real prize, if this isn't $1,000, the real prize is the camaraderie and the fellow friends we met in this room tonight. These are the people that are gonna care for you and you can collaborate with and have fun with. I think that's the real prize. And no right now doesn't mean no forever. It just means no right now. I can say personally, some of the biggest opportunities I've had in my life have all started with a no. So let's get one big round of applause once again for all of our contestants. So I'm gonna go from the bottom up here, naming our winner last. Okay, just so we're clear on that. I'm gonna start at 4 and go 3, 2, 1. So number 4, guys, big round of applause for Mr. Gabriel. Where's Gabriel? Come on up here, brother. Moraga. Gabriel. Gabriel's been great, man. It's been so much fun getting to, where are these guys? Come on up front here, because we're going to want to get a picture and all that good stuff, you know. Number 3, where's Miss Nicole B? Come on, Nicole. 3rd place, all right. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, all right. Look at that. Number 2, all right. I know you guys like, oh, who's it gonna be? But I got it right here, all right. I got a big round of applause for Mr. Rich Moore. All right. His brother, all right. So I mean, cat's out of the bag, right? Now we know who won this whole thing, right? Mr. John won. No. Guys, big round of applause for our fiercest of fierce competitors, our insanely talented performer, Miss Lauren Mahoney. Congratulations for the 2nd annual Seabrook Idol. Thank you so much, Lauren. Guys, big round of applause for all of our contestants. What a wonderful time it's been spending with all of you guys. All right, congratulations, guys. We're going to get a couple pictures. And Francois, you want to say anything else? Or, yeah, all right.
I want to say thank you to JP Saro. Please, guys, thank you so much. Our MC since 2 years did a great job. Without him, that would not be as easy as it is. We make it so much easy, but it's a lot of work. So thank you so much again, and congratulations to all of you. And thank you so much for considering Seabrook Idol, because you're the man, you're the girls that we were looking for. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.